Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my happy space. I'm always so glad that we meet here. I love this space. It's a space where I feel so at peace. Over 2 years ago, I finally left an extremely abusive relationship for the last time. And yes, I tried several times to leave, and each time getting drawn back, and each time it got worse. So, if you're stuck in a relationship that you don't feel is safe for you, or you don't feel validates who you are, or goes against your beliefs, or anything, doesn't make you feel right, drains you, or is abusive in any fashion, you need to leave it. Okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. um, I love coming on here and sharing my wisdom and information. I love sharing everything I've learned, because if it helps one person get on the other side of that and choose themselves, which is why we're all here, then it's all for something. I don't spend my day, just sitting around and then show up in this happy space. Um, Life has not been easy for me because of my purpose. Right now, for instance, I have a parent who has very limited days left, and I love spending time with them. I do I do spend my every moment trying to take care of myself and this house by myself, and my dog, who is my best friend, and my time is valuable. So when I come on here and I provide information, um, don't take it lightly. I'm tapping into the divine, because that is what I'm meant to do. And I'm here for you. We're in this together. We are never alone. I appreciate all of the kind words that everybody shares in my comments. I appreciate every single one of you, because we're all making our way through this world, helping it to be a better place. We're learning our lessons together. And when we support each other, it is such a beautiful gift. And I take mine very seriously. When I get beautiful little messages or likes and shares and follows and subscribes, or the people that do call for readings and to get wisdom on their path, we're all helping each other. It's an exchange of beautiful energy, and it is divinely orchestrated, and I just want you to know how much you are appreciated. Okay, I'm going to move forward with this reading. Trust. Always trust that life has your back. You have stepped into a beautiful phase of your life where you're starting to really appreciate just how powerful you are. I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. You're being called to be playful. And, this goes for me too, guys. We get so busy trying to make our way. And, oh, I'm getting massive ringing in my ears right now. We're being called to be more playful, because that is who we truly are. At the base, at the core of our essence, we are playful children. Our children are finally safe. Inner child is finally safe to come out and play, and we're being called to do so. And I know sometimes life gets really intense and serious, especially when we're leaving really difficult situations, or when we're on our own trying to be independent. We get this mindset sometimes that this is going to be really hard or whatever. No, it's whatever, dialogue we tell ourselves, our own internal dialogue. And I do believe we are absolutely able to trust in the divine. How else would I have gotten this far on my own with all I've been through, and to be able to share special messages with you? So be more playful. Like, I have a canoe that I'm trying to sell to pay some more bills off. And before I let it go, I literally painted it metallic purple. Yeah, it's real pretty, with like 8 butterflies on it. 4 beautiful blue butterflies, and 4 monarch. Confirmation. It's going to sell, because I know that I'm doing my part when I'm called to action. I have a whole bunch of kayaks. I don't need the canoe anymore, and someone else will get some enjoyment out of it, and it's going to help pay bills. You see, everything is interconnected. When we allow ourselves to release and allow others, and do our part to share with others, everything comes back tenfold or more. And again, the challenge is to be open to receive. This is receptivity, right? Osho Zen tarot cards. I just love these. So being playful, allowing yourself to have fun even when you're under, pressure, but also being open to receive. And it's not saying I'm going to receive, I'm going to receive. It's not sitting there doing these, mantras all the time, or, it's not all about that. It's about just knowing and keep moving forward, because you're using your playful side to inspire these beautiful ideas, which are going to inspire paths that you need to take in order to create the abundance for yourself. So subconsciously, you're still kind of overthinking maybe a little bit. Your brain's a little bit of a factory working overtime. Chugga, 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 chugga. We don't need to overthink. We don't. You have a beautiful brain. You have a beautiful brain. You've gone through so much, so many experiences, that you're a natural troubleshooter because you've been through so much. Most people wouldn't even believe it when you say, yeah, I know, I can empathize with that. Oh, I can empathize with that. Yeah, you really can. But you're being challenged to also hush the mind and allow these beautiful, divinely orchestrated ideas to flow through you, where you could be more playful, because in that playful aspect is where beautiful ideas are being born, okay? You're tapping into your creative side. I just got major goosebumps again. You're tapping into that creative side of you. You're allowing the incredible energy right from the divine to flow through you and to create, okay? So get creative. Start pouring these beautiful ideas into something that will facilitate abundance for your own life, but do it in a playful sense. It doesn't have to be so adulting all the time. There's an inner child of yours that wants to come out and show you some stuff that they remember, that they're thinking of, that they're daydreaming and envisioning, and it's okay to tap into that. Just recently, you started to realize everybody has a creative gift. We were given gifts coming here. We weren't given an empty toolbox. We have special gifts, and those are your ancestors. Every experience they've had in their life, you can tap into that. So there might be someone, for instance, I used to make flag by hand. How did I do that? I didn't have a clue how to do that. But I watched one person, and then when I tried it myself, it was like, how do I even do this? This is not working. The frustration, right? The mind, how do I even do this? And then I remember sitting there all by myself in a giant pile of rock and saying, oh, ancestors, can you just show me? Has anybody got this experience? Have they ever done anything like this? And they showed me. You put your axe on the line, right? And you slowly chip, chip, chip. They showed me exactly how to do this, to create these beautiful, huge tabletop size flag by hand with my hammer and that. And the fear dissipated, the confusion dissipated, and I just started doing what came to me naturally. And after a while, this giant piece of flag came off, and then it was like so much gratitude. I didn't know how someone my size, which was about 100 pounds, 110 pounds at the time, how could I possibly do this? Because my ancestors work through me. And this is why we're not meant to sit in one spot. We're meant to attain a whole bunch of experience in life, different experiences, because when we're in the spirit world, we're going to be able to assist all of our beautiful generations that follow us. We will be able to share this abundant knowledge and wisdom. Just as you're not sure how you figured out how to do something, that was your ancestors. Well, one day you will be that new ancestor added to the pool that will be able to, facilitate this wisdom and knowledge that you can help your children and your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and so on and so forth. So get your hands dirty, get messy, make mistakes, do it for them, do it for you, and do it because our inner child loves to play and learn. And don't be worried about the judgment of others. Pick up an instrument, try something, whatever it is you've always wanted to try, just do it. And trust that this is all divinely orchestrated. You're meant to do this. You're meant to learn. Your gifts are going to expand massively, I'm hearing. So quit postponing, okay? Somebody might be reflecting on times of the past and it's pulling your energy. If you're feeling your energy being pulled from everything in the present moment, that's your little alert going, hey, wait, bring it back. We're postponing what we're supposed to be working on. There's something incredible, an opportunity that you need to capitalize on. You don't need to. You could sit in this space your whole life, but there's always something new to learn, and it's always going to be abundantly fulfilling. Always, 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 always. Trust. But you have to take what you learn also and share it with others. I'm hearing, like, definitely share it with others. Don't wait till you're in the spirit world to be that. This camera's all blurred. Woo! Don't wait till you're in the spirit world to start sharing this stuff. Share it now. Share your story. Share your experiences. Share it with others so that it can save them some of the trouble. Okay, we're all helping each other. Right now, you're being asked to participate in something with others. I don't know if you can see that card. It's a bunch of people, 4 people sitting around all creating something together, because without your influence, it's not the same. You have that special signature. You are that one color. You are that one perfect piece that's going to create something special. So if you're not out there getting your hands dirty, making mistakes and having fun, how are you going to be able to, and be courageous? Sometimes we get in our little hermit mode, and it's safer in here because we've been burnt so bad by so many people. If you're not getting out there and participating and adding to what's being created, then you're kind of like hoarding this beautiful energy that needs to be shared with others. The whole point is we share, we share, we share. So other people will have your puzzle piece that you're looking for too. It's a fun little game, but you got to get out there to experience, and you've got to get out there to share. These are all very important. We weren't meant to do this all by ourselves, okay? Um, your spirit guides are also saying live moment to moment, okay? Every moment there's something in front of you that you can use, that you're meant to be called to act on, or some information that you need, or angel numbers, a message. So on the clock right now it's 1:16, okay? So I could type into my phone, I can Google it, angel number 116. Boom, a message will come up. Yes, you can do this. You can communicate with them in so many ways, just in your head. Your angels hear you, but ask for help, ask for guidance. That's what they need. They need you to ask so that they can step forward and take some of these burdens off, and start seeing, though, and acting. When you see something in the present moment, don't be afraid to acknowledge it, because you're saying, look, I hear you. I'm showing you. I'm doing what you're asking. I'm seeing what you're sending. Send me more. Keep showing me, because follow that path. Have trust, okay? Surrender to it. You are really wishing you had some patience, okay? Sometimes you've just got to be patient. You're the only one stopping yourself. So you might be skipping steps. I'm getting a channeled message. Thank you. You're skipping steps. But what happens when you take bigger steps on that ladder, right? Woof, you get sent right back down to the beginning. So you're not going to be able to skip steps. Each step is very, very important. Each day, each moment carries the next step, okay? What you need to take on that next step. So if sitting in front of you is everything to make a sandwich and a picnic, okay? And you say, no, I don't really feel like putting that together right now. Yet you're getting this thing, man, I feel like I need to go on a picnic, okay? But you just skip steps and you just walk through, and then all of a sudden you meet up with somebody, and they're like, hey, do you want to go to such and such a place? And you end up hungry because you didn't pack the lunch. You didn't make the picnic. It would have been perfect. I'm saying, see every sign. That's a weird analogy, but see every sign, because there's something you're meant to pick up. These people can play video games, you know what I mean? Like, some people are into it, some people aren't, but I'm saying a lot of people that play video games, if you try to skip a level, there was things you were supposed to pick up. You were supposed to go behind that hidden door and defeat this monster because it made you strong and gave you this extra tool or whatever. I don't know. If you skip these steps, you're going to have to do it all over again. So be very present in each moment. Live moment to moment and say, what is it I need to see? What is it available to me to carry me through the next step? The key is to allow yourself to ride through this tower moment. So some of you, it feels like your whole entire life is being shaken down, right? There might be all kinds of stresses. Everything's being removed or shaken. People are leaving your life. Jobs are not what they seem. And this is all happening for a reason. Again, it comes down to trust. You're being redirected and definitely divinely protected from something, but redirected on your path. So live in this moment and start looking around. What is it that's available to me that I'm supposed to be using? Where is this directing me? Why is it being made so complicated and uncomfortable that I need to leave this person, this space, this job? Why is it that everything's being redirected? What are they trying to get me to do? Is there some special, beautiful gift that you're meant to be doing, and instead you're devoting your time to these people that are draining you? Are there some special actions that you're meant to be taking? Maybe you've got so much clutter in your house, you need to sell it. Maybe you're given money issues so that you finally start looking around and get creative with the stuff you have and sell it. That's happened to me before, where I get so preoccupied because there's been so much on my plate, okay, that I'm not looking around, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, wait, I've got to pay this bill. I'm not using that canoe, right? I'm not using that canoe, and someone else needs to benefit from it. life is setting it up. Someone else needs a canoe so that they can fall in love with the love of their life when they go on this. I don't know, right? We don't know the big picture, but do what you feel called to do. So for me, it was digging out this canoe, scrubbing it down with a toothbrush and making it all pretty, painting it. I didn't know why, but I had all this weird metallic purple. Yeah, so I'm going to paint it. And oh, wait, I need some butterflies on there because whoever's on this canoe, enjoying this canoe, they need to see beyond illusion, which is like the butterfly. They need to expand and come out of their little chrysalis state. So I'm going to add 8 butterflies. Yeah, that was actually by chance. How interesting. That's strength. You know what I mean? Take the stuff that's around your house and start creating something out of it and selling it. Someone's being called to do that. Someone's also being called to take the courses that you want. These days online, you could take anything. If something you wanted to learn, a special skill, thank you, angels. Oh, they're just like screaming. Take that. Do that. Invest in yourself. Yes, you're worth it. No, it's not a waste of time. But ride out this tower moment knowing that you are actually being redirected. So enjoy the ride. It might feel like everything is shaking, but it's for a reason. And didn't I just say you're the puzzle piece that might be the completion for others who are connected to you? If we all sat in a little bubble, like a lot of the powers that be in the elites that are falling now in this world, want us to just stay in our little space, shop from home, do from home, everything's from home, order in your food. Like, they want us disconnected. We are so connected. Just like roots under all the forest and the trees, they all actually support each other. This is what we're doing that they don't want us to know. So when we are our natural, authentic self, when we come out and speak our story, speak our truth, we are being supportive. When we allow ourselves to tap into our gifts and open up and help others, we are being supportive. When we are not hoarding junk in our house and we're starting to, let it go to help others, we're helping ourselves. These are all aspects of ourselves out there, okay? It's so important. I can't express this enough. This is one of the best gifts you can give anybody is find your true essence and share it with the right people. And you know who they are. You've been through it. You understand who these right and wrong people are. The ones who tap into your energy and drain you, or the ones that just are so grateful for what you have to share that it gives you goosebumps. Like everybody who comes into my happy space, I just love that it helps them so much. They some of them cry out some past pain, but they get these aha moments that I got goosebumps, and I just keep getting these goosebumps. I feel alive because I'm not afraid to be seen and heard anymore. I've already been through the hardest stuff. I learned that my voice has power just like yours does. I learned that allowing others to share in anything that I have is a beautiful thing and it gets reciprocated, because when the chips fall, it was shocking to me how many people came out of the woodwork to start helping me, because I hadn't realized, but all of my life I've been helping so many others. And it's such a beautiful, which side of the fence do you want to be on? Trust and awareness. It's about having the awareness that no matter what you do, you're being absolutely supported by life when you're on that right side of the fence. Which side of the fence do you want to? Do you want to be the greed, ego-driven, living in fear, insecurities, or do you just want to come out here vulnerable and naked and say, bam, hi world, here I am. Like it, lump it, or stick it. This is how I am. You either love and accept me for who I am, or you're not meant for me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. you just got to quit caring what people think. You really do. And I know that's hard for some people. It was horrible for me because I had always been the one not chosen, right? This was my path. I was meant to get through these experiences. I was meant to feel this deeply so that I could share my story and help other people and say, yeah, you are chosen. You're just not chosen by the low vibrational people. Your light triggers them, okay? So this is absolutely beautiful. Remember, you need to feel worthy of receiving. Just because your whole life has been spent not chosen, struggling, reprogram that. Yeah, that's right. Get those neurons reprogrammed into, I am doing the work of the divine. I am being authentically myself, working with love, despite some of my temptations to get so frustrated and just give up. I am doing that work, and therefore I am a magnet to money. I am a magnet to good people. I am a magnet to people who resonate with me, because this is the year it all happens. And if you're still sitting on the couch going, gosh, I wish I could. Gosh, I wish I could receive. Gosh, I would love to be playful. I would love to just do what I really want to do instead of going to this 9-to-5 matrix job. You're the only one stopping you. You are the only one stopping you. have grace and patience with yourself, okay? Be forgiving to yourself for all that you put yourself through, because you did it by design. You were supposed to do that. Everything was perfect. Every screw up you made was perfect. And whatever puzzle piece you're hoarding that you need to share, get it out there. There are people waiting in pain, just like you have been in the past. When the right people align to help you, it's up to you to do your part and add that piece that's missing, okay? You've got something to say, something to share. And it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. You're being called. Get out there and participate. Yes, you're not only worthy of being seen, your part is so necessary, okay? There's something you need to share. Maybe go for a walk today. Get out and just put yourself right in the pile of people around you, okay? Just see what feels good. And I really feel like trusting that you're allowing life more of an area where they can line things up for you instead of staying in the little pod that is our home, okay? Because without being vulnerable, you're not allowing yourself to be open and receptive. As much as we block and we ask for, protection from Archangel Michael, and we do our smudges and we're guarding, we're not supposed to sit in the corner our whole life and be like afraid. We're not. That's ego. Fear is ego. Insecurities are ego, okay? We can't be afraid to look like, we can't be afraid to be judged for how we look. We cannot be afraid to be judged for how we look. I show up, I'm in my t-shirt. It doesn't matter. Whatever my day I feel like, if I dress up, if I don't, if I do my hair, if I don't. This is me, guys, raw. And you can't be afraid. I was afraid my whole life, and I'm telling you, it's time to not be afraid anymore. You are so divinely protected. You can step out of your bubble and go out there in the world and share all this cool stuff that you know, just like your ancestors share with you, and like you will one day share with others from the spirit realm, but do it in this flesh. Do it in this borrowed skin suit, because there's so much to get your hands dirty and learn. I really hope this helps somebody, because this is a very beautiful, powerful message, and it applies to all of us. It applies to all of us. None of us are above needing to be more playful and speak our truth. If you get called to have a personal reading, guys, I'm here. And thanks again for all your support. Just email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. And all of my YouTube channel subscribers, YouTube channel Earth Angel 3811, you only pay $33 Canadian for readings, because I'm sharing my gifts with you. We all have questions. We all need the answers. People have helped me in the past, and now that I've really come out of my shell and I am completely divinely connected and have surrendered to it wholeheartedly, I'm really helping a lot of people see what they need to see, okay? So, again, don't be afraid to subscribe to my Earth Angel 3811 YouTube channel. I also put a lot of good content in there. And there's some meditations if you want to go through them. They help you connect with your soul family in the spirit world. And I'm going to keep adding to them. I'm also going to be starting hypnosis, past life regression, and inner life regression, where you're in between lives and you get to meet with your spirit guides and everything. I'm going to be doing that out of my home, and then eventually online also, because I got to reach the world. I already have people from all over the world getting readings from me online, and it is so beautiful. I love every single one of you. You are so beautiful. Each soul that is brought to my doorstep and to my online readings, you are so beautiful, and I am so grateful to the divine for helping us all meet each other. Just keep shining and go get dirty, make mistakes, have fun, okay? There's more stuff to learn. There's more stuff to play in. It's not just a small little sandbox for this inner child. Your inner child is meant to shine and have fun. So get out there and have fun. Quit adulting so much. It's not so serious. You get to call the shots now. How powerful is that? Keep shining, you guys. I love you all.